Hi everyone, welcome to this week's Pilates class. Thank you so much for joining me if you are. We are really going to focus this week on firing up our core, and hopefully we'll get onto the glute series, but we'll see timing because I really only want to keep this practice around 20 to 25 minutes. So yeah, it's going to be a warm one. We're going to fatigue the tummy, so I hope you enjoy it. And yeah, take your time with all the exercises, no stress, no strain, but really try and focus on controlling your body and your breath. All right, so saying that, we're going to begin by taking a few breaths in so we can connect to the breath for our practice. So if you can close your eyes for me and just take the biggest breath that you have taken today. As you exhale, let your shoulders relax and just follow the exhale out. Doing that 2 more times. Breathing in and letting go. 1 more breath. So just making sure you follow your breath for your practice. Opening your eyes as you take a big stretch to the sky. We'll place one hand down on the floor and we'll side bend over to that side. And then we'll do that to the other side. Having a gentle stretch before we begin. And then we'll come back into the middle. Just bring your hands in front of you and just lift the wrists up and down a couple of times. And now open them out to the sides. It's probably the same way. Do some circles. And that'll do. So coming onto your bum, if you aren't already, extend the left leg out and have your foot slightly hanging off your mat because we are going to lean back soon and we want to make sure there's plenty of space for our back to come onto the floor. Grab behind your right knee and lift that leg off the ground, and all you're going to do is lift the foot up as high as you can and drop it down. So just warming up the knee. Keep your back nice and straight. If you find your back is arching, feel free to place the left foot on the floor just to take the pressure out of your hip if you're tight there. And now we're going to extend that leg as straight as possible, the right leg. Hold behind the calf or up at the ankle and pull that leg towards you. Again, your back is straight and just point and flex the foot. Working into the ankle joint now. And now we're going to release that leg, keep it high, keep the toe pointed, and use your core to lie you back on the floor. Head and shoulders stay off the ground, palms are parallel to the floor, and now we're just going to draw big circles with that right leg, taking your leg out and around for 1. Remember to breathe. Come round for 2, your core is nice and strong, left leg is strong for 3. Reverse that circle the other way now, so breathe in 1, 2 as the leg goes down, exhale for 1, 2 as the leg comes up. 2 more times, inhale, exhale, last one, exhale. Keep that leg to the sky, use your core to sit you up, grab behind your right leg, pull it even closer if possible for 3, 2, 1, and release that leg down using your strength. Sit up tall and we'll repeat that on the other side. So left leg in, feel free to bend that right knee or keep it straight with the toe pointed and just lift that left leg up and down. Last time. Good, now point that left toe to the sky, hold behind the leg, a wee bit further down the leg and draw towards your body. Flexing and pointing the left toes. Keep connecting to your breath. And now we're going to prepare to lie down on the mat. So point that left toe, release the leg, use your core to lower down slowly. Head and shoulders stay off the mat. Left toe points to the sky. Right leg is strong. Inhale for 1, 2 as you drop the left leg down. Exhale 3, 4, it comes up. Inhale, exhale through the mouth. Last one this way. Exhale, other way. Breathing in, breathing out. So your circle isn't really wide, it's about just slightly wider than your body. But it is a big long circle. Last one. Point that toe to the sky now and use your strength to sit up. Grab behind the leg once more. Draw it closer to the body if you can. For 3, 2, 1. Let that left leg go. Release it down with your strength. Sit up tall. Reach your hands behind you as you fold forward. Try and get the hands to touch if possible. Just open those shoulders up. And now reach your hands forward towards your feet, stretching your back. Take a big breath here. And now walking your hands in towards your body, and we'll come down to lie on the mat. We've got a nice sequence here that's going to fire up the tummy, so be prepared. Okay, knees are bent, hands are by your sides. We're going to lift head and shoulders off the floor. Bring your knees into your chest. Knees stay hugging together, toes are together. Inhale as you extend the legs out. Exhale, bring them in. Breathe in, out. Exhale in. So we're going out nice and slowly. Bring it in. Last 2. And in, final 1, and bring it in. Good. Bring your hands behind your head, elbows wide. Now open your knees wide and try and touch your knees to your elbows. And now keep these hips rotated as you extend the legs out. Inhale, so the toes are separate, the heels are together. You inhale, bring your knees towards your elbows. Breathe in, extend. Breathe out, bring it in and crunch. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep going. Move with your breath, you're doing really well. Keep hugging your belly button down toward the floor. If your low back ever starts to arch, take your legs higher rather than lower. This is our last one here. Breathe in, breathe out, crunch it in, and have a little rest down on the floor just for 1 breath. We're now going to do our Pilates Hundreds, but we're going to do half, and we'll do the half at the end of this sequence. So let's lift our head and shoulders off the floor, palms face the floor. Stack your knees above your hips, keep them bent for easier version, or extend the legs out, heels together, toes apart, with toes pointed. Now let's inhale while we pump the arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 20. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 30. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 40. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 50. Very well done. Now bring the right knee into your chest, extend the left knee out long, and switch. Bring the other knee in, other leg extends, and switch. Keep going, nice and slow, move controlled. Take your hands behind your head and clasp the fingers if your neck is sore. Keep going. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Place your feet on the floor. Have a breath here to relax. Just 1 breath, then we're going straight into it again. So now this time, bring knees into chest, lift head and shoulders off the floor. This time we're going to extend the legs out, but this now we'll take the hands overhead as well. So we breathe in, extend, lift arms overhead, exhale, bring it in. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Keep going. Last 4. Last 3. Nice and strong. Keep drawing your belly button down toward the floor. Last 2. And 1. Nice. Have your little rest just here. I know it gets sore on the neck, but it gets easier over time. Let your body rest and settle. And now we're going to do our single leg switches. So head and shoulders come off the floor. Straighten your right leg to the sky. Left leg toward the floor, but both are hovering off the ground. And now we're going to pulse the legs and switch. So it goes 1, 2, switch. Pulse, 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 pulse. Don't worry if you don't get the pulse. Simply just switch the legs. But that little pulse helps draw the legs a little bit closer to your body. Keep breathing as you switch. You'll inhale for 1 switch, exhale for the other. Head and shoulders keep lifting for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest down on the floor. 1 breath here. So the neck gets a rest here. We're going to place our hands behind our head this time. Elbows open out wide. You have the option to stay lying on the floor. I find it a little bit harder this way. So for easiness, lift head and shoulders off if you can. Extend legs straight to the sky, heels together, toes are apart. And all you do is breathe in and lower the legs slightly away. Breathe out, bring them in. Breathe in, breathe out. So it's a tiny little movement. Go deeper if you can. If you can keep your lower back connected to the floor and take those legs lower down. But if you don't have that stability yet, just move a little tiny bit just now. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Knees in, feet down. Relax for 1 breath. So we're really firing up, as you can feel. We're now going to do our single leg switches again, but with our twist. So head and shoulders off the floor, hands behind head, extend right leg up, left leg out, and now take your left elbow toward the right knee, and now switch, opposite knee to elbow, switch, switch. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, last 2, no 3, 6, 7, 8, and finish there. Rest down to the floor. 2 big breaths. And now we're going to finish that core sequence with the last 50 Pilates Hundreds. So, hands are by sides, head and shoulders lift off the ground, strong core, belly button hugging down to the floor, low ribs also hugging down toward the belly button. Let's lift the hips up, the feet up, knees above hips or legs straight, heels together, toes apart. Then we inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 20, inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 30, inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 40, inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 50. Good job, bring those knees in. Relax your head down and then the feet. And now you'll get 4 big breaths to rest. Crazy how warm and how sweaty you can get and such little movements. So if you managed every rep, very well done. If you didn't, still amazing, you did well. You're listening to your body, and that's why you cut a few out. These are not easy, but you get so much better with practice and just consistently coming back, getting used to the exercise, getting used to the burn. So after this breath, maybe lift your hips to the sky and stretch your tummy. And then we'll lower down, roll up onto your hands and your knees. Not straight there, unless you can do a crazy transition. But yeah, come forward onto hands and knees, and now we're going to step the right foot in between our hands. We'll go on to our glute series for now. Lift the left knee off the floor, strengthen that back leg, and simply straighten the right leg, push back. Bend into that front knee, the right knee to come forward. So let's exhale as you push back. Inhale forward. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. From here, lift your hands to the sky into high lunge. And now we're going to straighten front leg and then bend both knees into lunge. Straighten and bend for 2. We've got 4 more. Straighten, bend 3. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Rise, lower. Last one. Rise, lower. Good. Hold it here. Bring your hands out in front of you. Hold this position and take that right hand toward the back of the mat. Open your chest into twist. Bring it forward. Reach back. Inhale. Exhale, close. Reach and close. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Exhale. Good. Hands come down to floor, back knee comes down. Take that right leg back and come down onto your left side. Left hand is just supporting your head behind the head. Right hand in front of you for support. Make sure your heels are in line with your bum. And this right hip is stacked above the left hip and not falling behind you. You want it stacked directly above, okay? Feet are flexed. Now we'll lift our toes to the sky. They can be pointed. I like feet flexed today, so you choose where you want to be. And now we'll just open that right knee up and close. Open and close. Open, close. Inhale, open. Breathe out, close. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Open, extend to sky, feet together, close. Open, extend, feet together, close. Open, extend, together, close. Last one. Open, extend, together, close. That left leg drops down to the floor so it's flat. Point your right toe, touch the knee to knee, toes to toes. There's a big imaginary wall here. You're moving around it. Knee to knee, toes to toes. Really get that rotation in the hip. Knee to knee, toes to toes. Keep breathing. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, get that knee nice and high. 2, 1. Lovely. Extend that right foot so it's in front of you and flex the foot. Touch the floor and lift. Touch and lift. Touch, lift, touch, lift. 8 more. 8, 7, nice and strong in the tummy. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that leg, knees to touch. push up onto your left hand. And now what we're going to do is we're going to stand on this left shin. So hips just lift off. We're at a slight angle here, so you'll see my knee to waist is at an angle. I'm not up straight. Left hand is grounded on the floor. Bring your right hand behind your head and just extend that right leg out as far as it can go, okay? What we're going to do here is we're going to bend that right knee and bring it behind you as you twist your upper body down to face the floor. You then come back to center and reach that right leg to sky. You bend and twist to face the floor. Okay, so a lot of control here. It's a slow movement. And just take your time with it. So we're just going to do 3 more. Extend and open to sky. Bend knee and rotate to floor. Open, bend to floor. Last one. Open and face floor. Good, bring those knees together. Right hand comes down. Bring yourself back onto hands and knees and give both legs a little shake out, or even give your arms a rest. So now we've just got that to do on the other side. And then that'll be us ready for our cool down stretch. So when you're ready to go, let's step our left foot in between the hands. And now tuck your right toes into the floor, right knee comes off the ground. Breathe in here. Breathe out, straighten the left leg, lift your hips. Breathe in, flow forward. Breathe out, push back. 2 more times. Last one. Now flow forward with the left knee bent and take your hands to the sky into a high lunge. From here, inhale, straighten the left leg. Both legs are straight. Exhale, now bend both legs. Take your time, get used to the movement. Breathe in, stand. Breathe out, bend. Stand and bend. Last 3. 3, 2, take your time. And 1, hold it low. Adjust how you need to. Now bring your hands in front of you, palms touch. Inhale, open the left arm toward the back of the mat. Exhale to close. If you find you lose your balance here, keep looking forward whilst you open that left hand. And close. We've got 3 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one. Good. Bring your hands down onto the floor and the back knee. Take that left leg back and come to rest on your right side. Support your head, bend your knees slightly. Just make sure your heels are in line with your hips and stack this hip above the bottom hip, not falling behind. Good. Let's take our toes to the sky, flex the feet, inhale, open left leg. Exhale, close. Open, close. Watch this hip doesn't fall back. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Open that leg wide. Extend your left foot to the sky. Toes together. Touch the knees together. Open, extend, touch, close. Point the toes this time. Extend, touch, close, and just touch those big toes together whenever they come back. Open, extend, touch, close. Last one. Extend, touch, close. Now drop that right leg down. There's a huge ball here. Now just touch your knees, lift that leg high, touch the toes. Knee to toes. So getting that hip rotation, strengthening those muscles around the hip joint. Remember to breathe deeply as you move. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now bring that left leg in front of you. We have now got 12 of these. So touch and lift for 1, for 2, for 3. You don't have to come all the way forward. You can be down here if that's hard on your muscles. But just keep lifting, keep breathing. Halfway. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Bring those knees together. So we're strengthening all parts of the glutes there and the hips. And now that you'll be feeling fatigued, feeling the burn, just to finish, let's lift up onto that right hand and then onto that right knee and shin. Left hand's behind your head as you lift the left leg as high as you can to the sky. Bend the left knee and just take that knee back. So you've got an arch in your spine, and then turn your head and your waist down to face the floor. Your strength will bring you back to center as you extend the leg up, and then you'll repeat going down. So we've got 3 more. Move slowly with control. Last 2. Center, extend, bend, face floor. Final 1. Now come back, release leg, hand down to the floor. Go onto hands and knees and give your legs a good shake out. Give the hands a rest for 1 moment. And now we'll just stretch off to finish. Let's come back onto hands and knees. Anchor your hips above the knees, step the hands forward and just sink the chest down to the ground. A nice shoulder and chest opener here. Let's take 3 big breaths. Now let's bring your thighs and your hips down onto the floor. Elbows underneath shoulders, forearms on the ground. Pull your chest forward. 2 big breaths. Move your elbows to the side so you can lie flat on the floor, and use this movement to push you onto hands and knees, where you will come on to your bum. Extending your legs wide, walk the hands forward, stretch into the inner thighs, keeping your feet flexed. Try and get your spine nice and straight here. Walking your hands in, turn to face your left leg, bend the right knee in so it's straight out from the hip joint here. Then also do the same with the left leg, bend the knee in so it's straight out from the hip joint. Good. And then fold in toward that left leg, that left shin. Sit up tall, extend the left leg out straight first, and then the right. Turn to face the right leg, bend the left knee in line with hip joint here as your waist is twisted. Bend the right knee in line with hip joint. Turn to face the right leg and fold. One more big breath. And come back, straighten out, right leg, and then cross your legs once you come back onto both sit bones. As we finish here, let's take a big breath and a big stretch to the sky. And breathe out, bring your hands down to your heart. Keep your eyes closed. Take 2 deep breaths here. The biggest breaths you have taken today. And now we'll open the eyes. Give yourself a good little clap. Well done for completing today's Pilates class. You did absolutely amazing, and thank you so much for joining me. And I'll see you next time for more classes. Bye.